Hello, and welcome to the FFEUR Netplay Tournament 2v2. Two times the death. It's a little more humble in size than last year, but hey, that means I can actually get some fucking sleep before work, so... better for me, if nothing else. So, let's see, did anyone else join very last minute? Nope, okay. 7 teams, 6.5 teams. Let's go. First off, we'll have Monger Incorporated versus Gert Yo. Do I stream anyone else in round 1? Everyone will get to be streamed by losers anyway. So yeah, that's gonna be the round 1 stream. Every match after winners round 1 gets streamed, so losers round 1 gets streamed. Everything of that gets streamed. All of winners round 2 gets streamed. But for round 1, we'll just stream 1 match. Barney wants to say that we have time to stream all of those, but that's the devil talking in my ear. That turns it into a 6-hour stream. So first up, we've got Monger Inc. versus the Verdi Gerties. Okay, let's see. This Gert Yo team has Vert and Gert. It's the Ertcest team. And then Monger Inc. just joined last minute without a teammate to Aura Farm. Usually I wouldn't allow that, but it's a fucking 6-team bracket, otherwise who fucking cares? This will give marginally more of an illusion of this region not being dead as my first, 23 fucking pet goldfish and other fish that are on roughly the same tier as a goldfish. Let's get a prediction up. Who will win? Predictions up, get your coins out and ready, and all that stuff. Gert's got the IP out. That's gonna be some FFEUR versus Narrow games. I know Monger's played a little bit of Narrow himself. He's also played against me a decent amount. So let's see if any of that experience comes in handy. Let's also see if Gert is ready for any of the kind of unique stuff that FFEUR does kind of have in that matchup. Like she has 2 and 4C to power through a lot of summons and other pressure gaps. It can even be charge 5C actually. So let's see if any of that comes into play. Trying again. Yep, it is me and my fuckfest. Streaming Melty Blood and its current code. And likely soon, Nero and his Jumping Sea, if these two can connect. Here's hoping. Okay, we're in, we're synced. Right, gotta change the names, then we'll go. Inc. versus Gert. Yo. We can start. I haven't seen Gert play in a while. I've seen one or two people after GG'sing him compliment him, so maybe that means he's improved moderately. Monger has been able to take a game or two off of me on this character though, so let's see if Gert can amass at least, like, I don't know, 15% of my power or so. Plus, and just immediately drills it up 2+, and immediately jumping, avoiding the summon. Doesn't have the frame advantage to 5A there. And a good presentation of drill there. It's kind of like Geyser's failed abortion retard child. But he's still gonna mind it a bit. And oh, you could have just 2-8 again, and that would have actually beaten Falling Jump B. You don't have to respect this character's cross-up angles if you're not already committed to a move, in which case you're not respecting it, I guess, so why did I say that? But yeah, if you are dealing with a cross-up angle from her, you can just 2A here to deal with Jump B. That's not mix. Good response. That's why you can't auto-pilot summons and pressure here. Off of me. Not gonna gain any red health, but get some screen control. No guard break? Oh. Seems Monger is expecting an air tick there too. I heard the air throw whiff. Still, Monger doing a pretty good job of sticking to the aggro. And nimbly, gracefully getting in where necessary. And fastest overhead in the game to seal out the round. Monger Inc. taking the first life off of Gert. Yo, I should probably put the lives in on the overlay as well as the score. Okay, we charged 5C successfully this time. I would have converted that into 5C Oki, but okay, he's really fucking scared of charge 2. Not charge 2 and 4C. And it still comes out just when he thought it was safe. I'm pretty sure you can still just 2A check and would cancel 2A into shield against it though. You have to triple shield it on Seamoon, but hey, I do it. Off of me. No shield for you. Small life lead. Oh, you could have just canceled that instantly and eaten Monger's 2C for that. But we show that successfully. Not quite gonna kill. Nope. Bait. Pretty sure ID button there would have also safe jumped, so just generally Ill-advised idea there. Also, if there's no commitment, that's shieldable too. We're making some adjustments. There's shield for you. That's jump cancel, you gotta respond to it with the EX shield, or at least be ready to play out the follow-up after. Watch your feet. I wonder if we're gonna see a heat soon. Monger's gonna see a heat soon. Nope. Slightly adjust the combo to ensure corner carry, and just autopilots into the summon cancel again. Monger's got those. He's fought me enough. Even I have a slightly hard time, like, properly recognizing when he's gonna do it. Because he does wait a lot on using that move, actually. I have a hard time baiting them out when I fight him. At the same time, if they over-rely on 214C as the summon punish, you might be able to just do a 214A cancel instant release to catch the recovery on 214C, even if it hits you. Go try Silu. Yep. Does it do the instant button? You could have done instant button out of ID there and it would have worked, but I just saw that it wasn't. Also, good use of jump 214C after to confirm that, to maintain invul through the deer. Overhead finally gets presented, and it does hit. No confirm, but it doesn't matter. Monger Inc. drawing its first head. Convert, avenge his wife. But if he does, he will enter winner's side, top 8. I am very hungry. Guys. Well, we're on one of the guys. Bert still has yet to select his character, which I believe will be C. Satsuki. This matchup is not great, and I wouldn't really consider Scenario a good matchup for FBS either, but this one's a little more straightforwardly. You're just fighting a straightforwardly better interacting character with generally better buttons, way better reward, better defense, better movement, yada yada. But we can start. Okay. I'll face myself. Still with mildly purple colors. Let's see who tops in this self-cessed dynamic. Probably could have phrased that in a funnier way, but the thought is what counts, is something I can tell myself. sure if I've actually seen Vert play this character. Guess we'll see what it's made of right now. Same I've been trying to like buffer DP and Bloxton there. Agree with that instant overhead, but fuck it. We're seeing a lot of double jumps and like attempts at passive aggressive play, but okay, there's some actual aggressive from Vert now. And I'm gonna drop it. I was like, I gotta say, like, kind of expecting too much of Monger to approach you when you don't have life lead, but now you're even enough. That's not too bad. Never mind. I think you got hit crouching there. I looked away for 1 second, but I think that was a crouch, so might have been trying to buffer DP last minute. In any case, Monger drawing first blood off the second head. Yeah, these double jumps aren't doing anything. The point of, like, that passive double jump thing is so that you can then, like, either protect space or air dash in if you see the opponent with something, but just doing it, especially if you're on a life deficit, doesn't achieve anything. Especially when you do have a very fast run to try and force mistakes out of the opponent with. Especially, also when you're kind of close to the corner most of the times you've been doing it, you're kind of just not threatening the opponent at all and letting them close in on you without actually having to risk much. Anyway. Gert Yo on its last life. I haven't updated the overlay at all. I've shield out. Just like, fuck it. I like pressing shield, and this character likes sitting on her 5A for pressure. Okay, good warning shot. Kind of doesn't have a grasp on the abuseful aspects of this character's pressure yet, though. Okay, that is not going to happen. No dash out for you. And Vert doesn't seem to know much in the way of frame data from FFEUR either. Even Monger's just like, wait. You do know that, like, my pressure isn't that tight, right? Finally see a DP in the wrong spot. Expecting another DP, but so far, Vert doesn't really seem to want to DP that much. There we see one. We got a hit. Do we have a combo? Yep, 5k. Not ready for the air hit, so it's Monger time once again. Waits, but we're not biting. Tries buffering a DP. Just DP's on hit again if it doesn't confirm, fuck it, but we can't really gain any momentum off our hits. Vert has fallen as well. Monger Inc. Stocks are on the rise. It seems like the other guys are still playing, so I'll just stream Alan versus Zariat. Why not? Hopefully this isn't all sync games. We're actually seeing Zariat play. Let's see what's going on here. I see we tried to 63C, even though that's not a reversal. PCL player classic. Careful though, you're playing a character who can actually meaty off of air throw, and relatively reliably off that, at that. And we are not seeing a lot of blocking from these quick games. Elton Humor desyncing, very fucking cool. That's the just jump C with. Can we finish our weird CPCL combos? Yep. Be mindful of bunker. Oh no, you bunker right out the gate. Very mindful of bunker OS. That was kind of just genuinely unfortunate. That would have staggered the 2C out of me too.
Round 2. Fight.
623A, also kind of a PC classic. Seems like Zarya was not expecting to go to the other side there. And he just didn't get to press a button off of what was meant to be a leftish, rightish thing. Not blocking once again. This won't kill, but one more hit will we block? No, but blocking would have been the wrong choice there as well.
Round 3. Fight.
Alright, I believe this is team point for Alan. What the fuck was that? Is that Nora supposed to side switch there? Okay, we don't time our meaty right this time. Surely to enable 100 years more bad defense from PCL players. We're blocking now, we're not EX guarding though, we're trying to press against that. 3 out of shield, correct answer. That would take to the air a little too much against Satsuki. Especially when CPCL doesn't have the best jump-ins. That brings us to Shiki Daisuke going 2-1 over Tech Nation. Okay, so are Delta and Huma actually playing? I really hope they are. I don't want to deal with more sync bullshit. Yes, they are. Yay. Guess I'll stream that while we wait. Miyako players aren't particularly fond of this matchup, as with many matchups, honestly. And this character makes me even more nauseous when I have to watch him in fucking speed mode. This is disgusting. Make him bleed. One more hit. And we just DP the elbow attempt. Can you do like two-way stomp or something similar to deal with DP? I know there's at least a time for that clashes heat, but I don't remember if DP works too. If there is, you should probably do that. General, just tip to all Miyako players, 2-2A has Clash on it. You don't have to play purely for hard callouts to deal with your opponent's wake-up options on the character. Also, you could have just checked out of that DP hit there with ease. That's not shieldable. Almost none of the stance follow-ups are shieldable. Other than, like, Feint 2A. Got a jump C counter hit, make him bleed. 5k, slightly higher 5k than last, I believe that is the tournament high score now. That was a counter hit, I'm pretty sure I was kind of trying to press something at the end there. Unfortunate drop. Oh no, you could have just gone into an air combo quickly. That was probably meant to be 623C. Rub up on Yaku's behind a little too hard there. If you're behind them like that already, you can just air throw. there's not much they can do to defend against it. Backing off just like, I don't want to deal with Goofy Nanya bullshit.
Round 2 fight.
New tournament high scores and reach. Okay, that can also be a DP. Neat. Okay, are we gonna actually play defense now? Nope. Oh shit, was that it? Did Delta seal it? Or did I disconnect? Okay, that is GG's. Okay, nope, we're seeing S253 pinging Delta as well, so I guess we've got one more match. Okay, I guess I'll stream that, and then we can move on to the rest of the matches. Sorry, Smo and Blob, for having to wait this long, but it's a 2v2, you know what you signed up for. Probably actually put in the names this time. DP and Warine versus Neutral Gaming. Not gonna wait for a sec. I guess I wasn't gonna tell them it was streaming, but whatever. It already sunk. Waru? Not Wowine, Waruine. Okay, we've got a bit of a footsie from Delta, from what I caught in my eye. Shoutouts to Delta. First person I played after my 3-month break. Oh, you didn't have to shield that. Really wish you just blocked it and then punished him. I feel like I can't talk shit on that decision now. Neutral's kind of rough for Miyako here for obvious reasons. Like, you either gotta commit preemptively, hoping you can occasionally hit green, or kind of stuck not doing anything. One hit though, can seal this. Shimmies it out.
Round 2 fight.
What food did you make, Smo? Is your taste in nourishment any better than your taste in media? Ooh, new high score reached. Nice. That's minus. Mashed instantly, left, right. Okay, that was quick. That's supposed to still be an FT2. It's fine. It probably won't take that long. We don't have 46 players this time. Chicken can be good. Was it like seasoned chicken? Was it bad chicken? Was it spicy chicken? I've been on a bit of a chicken kick myself lately. It's healthy-ish. We can start. Okay, we're swapping to Roa. Another character. Yaka doesn't really like. Oh, it's that Roa. This isn't that bad. Got that big jump C to watch out for, though. Recovery to that. That is a reversal. Technically, you didn't put a hitbox in at all yet, but that is technically a reversal. How did Delta get back on top in that interaction? Did he air shield right before then? Whatever. I guess that's the power of someone that took a game off me in an FT10 when I got back. For what it's worth, Roa's actual DP might have actually whiffed against 2-2C. So 2-4C might have been like the more legit play there specifically. That's not mix. Oh no, we miss it. I believe you can actually punch that if you like neutral air attack. Try to assert yourself from there. Okay. Delta moves on. Alongside Gamer Lytuva. Now, all matches will be streamed. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. I still want to run to the supermarket before that closes at 10 p.m. So let's try getting this shit done in like 3 hours. I'm sure I'm going to be kicking myself in 4. Anyway, we got Smo Blob versus the Monger Corporation. Everyone else, wait your turns. First, we've got Blob versus Monger. Oh no, is the game crashing the moment I got in? Please don't. Please do not. Motherfucker. Really? Really? But anyway, predictions up. Smo and Blob versus Monger Incorporated. Who will win? Monger versus the world. Once more. We are in. Let's go. Okay, Monger Inc. We can start now.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's rise my jump siege, not avail. That's the mix up. That's an overhead. If I remember correctly. I forget, does that assist at overhead? I remember the Komek one doesn't.
Round 2. Fight.
I don't think that was proper tech trap. You're just impressed. Maybe he was like, oh shit, I survived that. I'm alive. Wait, no I'm not. That burst hitting with like its very final active frame. Got a third knockdown. Oh god. I wonder what Blob was planning off of the health shield there, if he had any plans, or it's just like, ah, fuck it. I already pressed it, might as well just hold forever. EX guards, after realizing guard bar is a thing. Messing up an ID, I believe. Doesn't do a guard break though, you could have 5-8 there. Nope. Fake setup gets denied. Low, that was throwable, but we don't fuzzy throw, so who cares? Or fuzzy mash, I guess. Battle of air warriors so far. Floor is lava in these neutral games. Space in the... Okay, there's not. Shows you how much I've been playing lately. I thought there was space in the corner there. Got on Monger for actually playing this fucking game, unlike me. Kinda gets a safe heat with the assist. Could have been jumped over, but safe enough. Oh no, we fuck up TK dive kick or ID, one of the two. I'm seeing a lot of rising jumpies from Monger this set so far. Unlucky. There we go. One life lost for grade 3 fundamentals. Can Monger climb the mountain? Willy Pulla Hayel, like we saw last year. I miss that guy. The last bit of LFG Europe drama was long enough ago that I think he can come back. It's like, fuck it. You're on low enough health that I can just do this and be minus. Then spacing trap. If you 2A. And hey, that worked. Monger on match point. After this, he's got to fight Smo. See. The ID from B. Can we finish our combo this time? Nope. Does not want to give Vlog the slightest chance of getting the new bracket high score. Oh, decent dash under 2A. I'm staying alive. Not opting for any knockdown, okay. Why? Mashing after the 2C whiff. I mean, actually, he had max, why not? Fuck it. Another unfortunate drop. Can we finish it now? Can if you do that? Nope. Life of peace. Ooh, we got the double drill punch, nice, and then we dropped what I think is the easier part. Finish combo again. Acting a lot against these assists. There we go. Kinda want some yogurt. I got some, like, chocolate brand cereal recently that's been meshing really well with my yogurt. If we get another case where I have to wait a bit, I might make more fucking yogurt, honestly. That shit's been good. It's always been a fairly reasonable source of protein, and I think fiber, and I think some other stuff too. Slightly sugary, but it's fine. I got my blood test results back the other day, and my glucose was slightly high, but like the upper end of normal range. And like, I know the source of the glucose being slightly elevated anyway, so I can like cut that out anytime I want. It's not like one of the pillars of my diet is causing it. Off of me. One modest combo can still take this, but this is Koa made, so you're not exactly out of the danger zone with that amount of health either. Stop sign, that move is plus. Oh no, we missed space. That's like, I was like 1 pixel off from hitting that heat. Koha heat not big enough for once. Alright, Monger gets to fight Smo now. Have fun. And I'm starting to crave yogurt more and more now. they're already in those, so I should at least wait until the next match. And if Monger wins this... Wait, no, if Monger loses this, he would technically have to fight Smo again for the tiebreaker. Because that would mean the Monger of Monger Inc. that beat Blob is still alive, even if the Monger that fought Smo died. And Smo would still be alive. So Monger would have to take 4 games off of Smo before losing 2 to move on to the winners finals, but I don't have the brain power to say something funny as a follow-up here. Just like, yeah, if he did that, it would be impressive. Good for him. I don't have the energy to make some funny joke about sucking him off if he wins the entire tournament or some shit. I don't know, if he wins the whole tournament and we do go through with the plan to room together for fucking Freevo, I'll, like, pay slightly more for the hotel. Still not all of it, but I'll pay slightly more than an even split.
Round 1. Fight.
Immediately goes for an Oki route. Does not want to let this character return to neutral. Can be needy though. Still backs off, so kind of just wasting meter doing that. They just didn't want a tech gamble situation. Time to guess. We just wake up Mash, but the rock's still there. You do have some invul moves you can cancel it into, such as both of your main grounded EX moves. 2H twice, though. No! Okay, no response to that either, but fuck it. When in doubt, 623A.
Round 2. Fight.
Hero 6-2-1-4C doesn't work. Good use of 5B there to stay in range to punish. Fucks up the AOP way too late. Say push the Oki really late, but hey, I guess if you just knew for so sure that Monger was gonna do that as the follow-up, if you do that, why not? Smo with game 1.
Round 1. Fight.
FFEUR is a pretty good character to play. If I remember correctly, I used to play FFEUR. That character's a lot worse than FFEUR, and he's doing a fake reversal again to no avail. Monger, meanwhile, is like, kind of scared to actually directly fall onto Smo for various reasons that can be read about on the PCL wiki. Ooh, nice Kara throw. That's something I've been wondering about people using more when defending against some of PCL's OP. It allows you to deal with both at least the 2A and the throw option, as well as I believe half charge as well. Well, 3B at large. I forgot that. That move is stand shieldable, so it should work. We don't. Another war criminal. I think we could use another war criminal, honestly. Especially if the war criminal is actually being played well. We don't have much in the way of actually good top-tier representation in this game. Why would you waste your meter there? Maybe he's extremely preemptively managing it. I mean, FPCL2A is kind of criminal. Like, not only is it the standard frame for plus 2/8 that F moves get, but it's so fucking long for its speed too. Ah, you could have air thrown that. If someone heard the word air throw. Kill ya. Easily, actually.
Round 3 fight.
Pretty decent combo. Smo's attempt to get a character to carry him all the way on defense as well as neutral, and Oki has not succeeded. Never mind, he's gonna keep fucking doing it. Because you animals can't stop him! I forget, did someone else used to play this piece cell color? I feel like I've seen it before. And it's not M's, hers is white with orange hair. Or my cousin, the hair's oranger too. Beatrice's has green hair. Okay, life of peace. Technically, if Monger wins this, he moves into winners finals. Good EX cancel there. I wonder if 236C works too, but that is actually a good piece of tech that I wasn't aware of until I fought Smo. The EX canceling rock against EX reversals. Zero's got a little bit of representation, but not that much. He's there, throw back. Nero had a bit of a renaissance while you were gone, and now that character's just fucking dead. And Maki's got a few people toying with her, but not much in the way of high-level representation. Okay, we're doing the first cut route, I guess. Don't drop it. You fool. Now you've just given health regen to fucking Monger. And then he gets counter-hit for some reason. Maybe he meant to shield, but fat-fingered the E button, which is right next to it. That happens to me a fucking infuriating amount, actually. And it, like, specifically started happening around this time last year, that I just started pressing E instead of D. And it was horrible. That was not really bad. I could have done something about that one. Overhead. Air guarding to no avail. You can try air shielding, which works against some things. This is rough. Oh shit, doesn't EX cancel? Maybe wasn't able to EX cancel yet. We do more monkey shit. Because this player base can't meaty. Okay, now we're on to the Monger that fought Blob. Seems to play the same character and color as the Monger that fought Smo. Didn't seem ready for that to be a ground hit. Not sure if I would have been either. Actually, if I was still, like, good at this game and playing actively, I would have recognized it fine. I was nice sometimes. I'm gonna be that guy and say even though I'm washed now, I would have been able to beat everyone if I was still practicing. Oh no. Smo on set point. Veil would have been a lot of frame advantage if he just waited for the drill. Oh my god, just fucking Yeti the sky. You're not even timing these hits so that they blow up bunker. Doing a decent job of avoiding the anti-airs. There we go. If that 5B was meant to be 2B, I think it would have still gotten hit because it was at a cross-up angle. If that was if that was intentional or if it was meant to be a rock. Rotac. Barely hits! That was meant to be 6G3A. Clock is ticking. You could have hit him there! You hesitated! Monger 1 versus Monger 2, who wins? Well, so far only Monger 1 has taken a game off of Smo. So far the power scaling is in Monger 1's favor. Let's see if Monger 2 can do anything with this game, though. Oh shit, that has enough invul? Nice. That means 623C cancel would still let you avoid 2 and 4C, but it would be less offensive and advantageous. That or maybe just have to like late cancel 236C, and it would still work. God, I wish I was getting yogurt. Small match point. Yeah, she goes by Alma now, and doesn't play that much, but like every once in a while plays casually, and has gone through like 50 mains. There's been a decent amount of player-based shifts, and we once again try mashing to no avail, and die for it. Yeah, she did. Many such cases. That just straight up gets disjointed. With a 2B, just 2B again, it's got next to no fucking recovery. Frames. Nope. Smo just cannot stop pressing things. Okay, it's all down to the final game now. Whoever wins this, please don't subject me to a Grand Finals reset later. I don't feel like streaming for that long today. Slow shielding, but nope. Just bunkers, fuck it. Scary tech, but we're good. And Smo's unwillingness to defend like a normal human being might give yet another victory to his opponent. That has so much recovery, why would you do that? But I kind of like to see an empty 2A from Smo soon. The jump A double overhead's been getting blocked pretty reliably so far. He's getting proper Oki now, so maybe. Doesn't matter, we were trying to throw tech. We're Braver Grave now.
ラウンド3ファイト
Tries doing it again to no avail, just shield it. Tries 63-ing, not this time, it was plus enough. Tries teching. Is mashing shield to reduce. Wow, that still hit. That's fucked up. One hit from either can take this. Oh, no, we don't confirm. Now we do. And Monger Incorporated makes it into winners finals. Monger sweep. Mongoat. The powerful warrior. Now we have Delta and all those people. Delta, Gamer. I really should have made team roles before this, but I kind of fizzled out on enthusiasm for running events recently. That'll teach me to care about the game more, maybe. Now we're gonna do the winner's side top 8 match, and then we can do losers. Okay, while they decide who fights who, please make that fast, by the way. I'm gonna go get yogurt, which I'm not even sure if it necessitates sin. I'm gonna go statement because I've had longer non-commentary pauses than this. Okay, is there an IP among this sea of fucking text? There we go. This is Gamer Like Tuva versus Starling Yi. Neutral Gaming, Shiki Daisuke. I put the names in to the wrong side. Oops. We can start. Oh, you have to jump forward for that. Finish this. Yep. Okay, I guess not a waste of doing from max. Fuck it. Wait, if you can X cancel, I can't really H it instead for some health regen. That might have been a better idea. Well, you still got a pixel. Sometimes that's enough. It wasn't enough. What's the mix? Done very high up, so very blockable. That's an overhead. This character's got 3 of them. Rejump. This guy's looking a little unprepared for weird confirms. Oh, I expected that to safe jump from that depth. Okay. We just don't block, but not ready to confirm. Facing these air techs pretty hard. One of those works at least, though. Nope. Okay, good meter management there. We just shield back, fuck it. So I'm pretty sure H-Sauce can get some pretty good shield counter routes. I want to look into those. But I guess it was low shield, so... eh. Neutral gaming with game 1. Shield that. Oh, wait. Good awareness that I wasn't going to hit from there. Good 5A, but not ready for it. Oh, no. Satsuki players really got to stop it with these hard call-out dash 623Cs. Just buffer the special and actually input C if you see them in the air. You look like a fucking doofus whiffing 623C against grounded people. No, you can shield that. Or you can just press on it. It's not a reversal at all. Yeah, I'm getting some more hits in though. Ooh. Unlucky interaction. Not sure if I've seen that happen before. But I have now. Okay, now we've got Delta versus Starling. I can pour some cereal into my yogurt now. Oh, that was Starling? I thought that was Alan. They both play fucking H-Sots? I didn't know that. Yeah, I pour cereal into the yogurt because the yogurt's already in a cup. I'm using an extra resource if I pour yogurt into the cereal, unless I'm eating the entire box of cereal. I'm pouring yogurt into the box. I have to pour the cereal into the bowl and then pour in yogurt. But if I just pour cereal into a cup of yogurt, that saves me on some dishes that I have to do later. And I don't have a fucking dishwasher. So, fuck that. Look, if milk came in small cup containers, I might start doing cereal into milk as well. Usually when I eat cereal and milk, I agree that you do cereal first and then milk. But given that yogurt already comes in a small cup, might as well just pour the cereal into that. It's the more convenient option. Milk should be cold. Unless I'm drinking hot chocolate, I don't want my milk to be warm. We can start. You have no choice but to be friends with me. I'm the only person who runs events. But Delta's having none of that. Okay, we do wait a little bit on the bunker. Just not to get 5A6 eat. I do know Delta does that. Sometimes he did that to my H-Narrow. That's entirely my fault. You shouldn't be fucking bunkering when you see close A-normals on block. That's a buffoon's decision. It's entirely on me for having gotten thrown in that scenario. No! My god. You don't need to do that. Also, that's a low. But seriously, you can visually confirm when someone's in the air. You don't need to do fucking mindless hard read, especially meter-wasting fucking special swinging in this game. And anyone that claims you do, hard reads are epic if there isn't just an objectively better option you could be doing in the situation. But if you're just fishing for something flashy without having a legitimate sense of what your opponent's gonna do, it stops looking cool and it just looks like you're a fucking 14-year-old fishing for clips on Call of Duty. Especially when said hard reads don't actually work out. Also, I've never met a so-called Yomi player that I haven't been able to outplay myself without making Yomi shit like my player personality. Just saying. I mean, you can go for a hard read and miss, that's fine. It's not like I can stop you. I'll just be over here actually winning. Speaking of, Alan's looking to be in a pretty good position here. He's blocking again, and he's trying to use his fucking 5A as, like, a hard anti-air again. I've told him multiple times, stop trying to contest, like, nearly every jump in by staying in place and pressing your grounded buttons, and he doesn't listen. Maybe someday, though. I'm probably getting too toxic on commentary. Anyway, Neutral Gaming moves into Winners Finals. Now we have DP and Warine versus Tech Nation. Also, going back to the hard reads thing, I just noticed a lot of people seem to be forgetting the word read is in the term hard read. You need to actually, read your opponent, know what they're doing. Just throwing out a bunch of random high-risk shit isn't doing hard reads or reading your opponent. You're just pressing random shit at that point. It seems we've got Kiri versus Shad first. maybe random isn't the right word. If anything, I'd say it's robotic. If you just keep doing high-risk options over and over, hoping they work without having an actual consideration for whether or not they will. Like, if you're just whiffing air throw over and over, it doesn't feel random anymore. It just feels like you're playing like a robot. Or if you're ground teching every single time after it's gotten punished repeatedly, or similar things. In any case, they don't feel like they can really be called reads anymore. Because I just have a hard time believing the thought was put in that the opponent will actually play into this. Anyway, are we connecting? Yes? Okay. Let's get a prediction up. Forgot to do that last time. Prediction is up. Get your coins out. And this fucking yogurt combination is really fucking good. The sync is taking forever. At this rate, I can go eat an apple after finishing my yogurt. This is the first time Zariat has played in a tournament. What cereal? It's, store brand Kuspa Muesli with chocolate in it. It's like cereal. With chocolate. We can start. You should come to Evo, France in October. I'm running a side tournament for this game there. I'm also looking for people to room with because I don't want to pay full hotel price. Speaking of hard reads, interesting shield. No follow-up though. Yeah, I don't think these dive kicks are gonna work in a lot of these situations. You also probably just shouldn't be doing them in general if your opponent's in the air at some of these angles because they can easily just chicken block and punish you. And Mark, her air buttons can also just straight up beat fucking Warine head on. I will fix names in a moment. I haven't run a tournament in a few months, forgive me. Oh, that's kind of neat. Is that a EX cancel? I think so. Tech Nation. versus who again? DP and Marty. Shield out. We actually kinda do a combo off of our shield counter too this time. Is he mashing EXDP? Oh my god. If you're gonna DP like a lunatic, at least input it right on the first try. If I was a VTuber, would you ruin your sleep schedule for me? Cobello tits off. Okay, we've evolved into jump to C neutral. Why not? Okay, that was kind of cool. If that was intentional, and not just another DP misinput, I almost respect that one. Probably should have canceled into something other than DP. Or, no, if I really wanted to fucking glaze, I'd have been like, that was intentional, the DP wasn't, he meant to cancel that into 236B. But the game robbed him. Okay, so we're gonna do the most goofy Nanya brain shit. Aha, look at me, but then rage ESC when it doesn't work. Okay. I didn't know Shad played Nani. I thought that was Huma this whole time. And just when I was gonna comment, don't only one of these two people's characters have a DP and a Warine? Well, I guess I stand corrected there. Okay, now we got Zeriot. Okay, we are in. After this, we'll have Shiki Daisuke versus Gertio. While they sync, I'm gonna throw out my empty yogurt cup. And maybe grab an apple. I have so many fucking apples in my house that I need to eat before Wednesday. I'm back with a nice juicy Granny Smith apple. Okay, some CPCL gaming. One of the least seen characters. PCL jumping moments. Moment. Specifically C. Standing up now, that is more than blessed enough to be gapless. You can try bunkering it though if you think they commit to pressure. Oh, you didn't even need Mystic Eyes to see that that was on seg jump. Tries AADing, no avail. I don't know. Room to jump C though. Oh, bunkered way too late. I'm surprised that air throw hit. Sorry, that seems slightly high, but it's not. Grab him again, fuck it. Nope. Why would you machine gun through all of them? And I'm not sure why I'm questioning that one F Nania guy on his decision making. Okay, that was a reasonably good DP to do there, seeing the gap and stuff. Starlight Crossing's go. I like Starlight Crossing. I do like this stage too, though I pretty much never get a chance to actually play it because I'm a narrow guy. Tries that space in the DP vertically, but not quite. CL's ass is a little too fat for that. Ah, damn. It would have been cool if he just won right there after taking the last arc. Though he might still win, with how things are going. Another successful gap DP, though. Nope. Delayed win after taking the last arc. Tech Nation moves on. Alright. Apple core is gone. I think that's enough sugary consumption for the time being. We're in top 6 now. Let's do Shiki Daisuke versus Gertyo. got 3 Satskis and an arrow. What are you marinating the chicken in? I wish I had marinated chicken. Let's see, how far are we from the supermarket closing? A little over 2 hours. Can we get top 6 done in that time? That sounds pretty good. That's like more spicing ingredients than I have in my apartment right now. Not because I don't like spice, love it in fact. I just don't feel like spending a lot of money because I'm buying plane tickets a lot. They are still not in a game. Prediction is up. Place your bets. Who do you think is going to win? God, I should do that. I've got like a few different chili flakes and curry powders. Not too much else at the moment, though. I ran out of pepper recently. And then as for sauces, I have soy sauce, I have a steak sauce, I have some sort of chipotle sauce, and I think I have some sort of fish sauce somewhere that might have gone bad. I have a teriyaki sauce, but I could definitely have more sauces and spices. So many spices are fucking expensive, though, is the other issue. We can start.
Round 1 Fight.
Okay, Vert on the... This is Vert, right? I'm so used to Vert playing Satsuki. Okay. It's looking good for Alan so far.
Round 2 Fight.
Okay, ADP gets that nice trade. If I remember correctly, you want to hit with a low hurt box move to not trade with that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, it's got low profileable, the ADP. And gets green and red at the same time. fight, no avail. Is chasing needlessly with 63C again, and now doesn't have enough meter for life regen. Assuming this doesn't just kill him instantly. Ready for the Satsuki slow wake up timing either.
Round 3. Fight.
Damn, you can't even bet fucking fake money? That's fucked up. How many fuck coins do you have as a result? We're starting to make some adjustments. Off of me. Anti your DP. You can freely air tech out of that. You do not need to drop the controller when you're hit by a DP. I forgot you can spend coins to unlock emotes. That's weird. Wait, isn't that a... Don't I have a free version of that emote? You didn't have to spend money to unlock that one, I don't think. There's a free version of the Miyako emote. Alright, there's a game going on. Pressing, jumping a little too late. Okay, finally a 63C hits from the very tip.
Round 2. Fight.
Speaking of Evo France, I forgot, did I already make a sign-up page for that or not? Part of me wants to say I did because, like, the cheat thing that I submitted requires it. Required it. I know there's a stream match going on right now, but I kind of really want to check that to be safe. Okay, yeah, I did. While it hasn't been truly confirmed yet that, like, I'm getting an official side game spot at Evo France, I'm still at least gonna run an unofficial current code tournament at Evo France, so sign up for that is already in the Twitch chat if y'all want to get in on the Evo France current code bracket early. Again, it hasn't been officially sanctioned as an official side event by Evo yet, but I already got vacation time from work. To go to Evo France, I already paid my registration for Evo France. Even if it's not official, I will run a side bracket at Evo France. Like, we'll do it in the hotel lobby or in my hotel room if needed. Yeah, speaking of my room, anyone want a room with me? I really, really, really do not want to pay full hotel price. I'm super stingy. Like, I'm down to split them with enough people that I have to sleep on the floor. Like I do at nearly every single one of these fucking events. Oh shit, it's 1-1. Oh, we drop again. That was a very wide air throw that was never gonna hit. That's a waste of meter and frame advantage. That move is not plus at all, and you just let Alan close the gap in on you more. You're lucky you didn't shield in response to that and get even more meter. Okay, we're actually pressing 6-2-3-C when the opponent's in the right ranges now. Nice. That's good. I will mark you down, Monger, for likely future roommates for Evo France, and I will prioritize you over other people that ask if they want to room with me, if other people even ask about rooming with me. Okay, we got Alan. We now have Gert versus Starling. Waiting on the connection. Please connect soon. There we go. Allegedly CSS. The allegations were true. Okay, Alan has played against me a few times, struggled a bit each time. But maybe he's learned a bit from those matches, or just generally since then. I've not changed the names again. Oops. There we go. Not jump canceling in time. Fortunate. The mix. Okay, that one's Yuko challenge with 3 seer. Going for there. Even if that bunker would have been red, that would have been out of range to hit an arrow. You want to be mindful of the situation of what you're blocking before you just decide you don't want to block anymore with H bunker. But that'd been so fucking funny if that hit. Okay, we're seeing a lot of just relatively non-greedy movement to get out of the corner. Speaking of greedy, though, that fucking deer set, my god. Yeah, I like the 2C there. He's also invoking Homer with the low shield there. So many EX guards though. Too hard to get Alan off of you. Okay, there's one. Be doing a few more, or pressing something when you see the ID whiff. Okay, nice jump cancel to get a good starter. Blood for blood.
ラウンド3ファイト。
Scared that not being grounded. Okay, Alan let go of block there, I'm pretty sure, and that's why 2A hit. What is he pressing? I don't understand. No, you had to stand shield. Hand grab, you gotta jump or mash it. And that was just mashable outright. This will kill. We don't drop. Oh no. Arrow hurt box mode, we're fine. Okay, Alan just needs to take one more. Wait, no, this is Starling. Oops. These fucking HSASI players. I was calling him Alan earlier too, wasn't I? My bad. Ooh, we got the cool, at least part of the cool charge from C route. Nice. It's a pretty good damage for an air throw on narrow health, no less. Off of me. Down a lot of health though. Over to 5B, one more hit, we'll take it. Starling on match point. Hate to root against a narrow brother, but Starling winning this would make the tournament go faster. Garrett didn't just turn out of that air throw whiff. Confirm, still alive. Command grab if you confirm this, he's dead. Yep. Shiki Daisuke moves on. We now have grade 3 fundamentals versus Tech Nation. We got Blob versus somebody. Blob versus I believe that's Zariat. Prediction is up. Get your coins out. And we can start. Dash under. Let's have an extra bit of recovery on landing. I can get really heavily abused by simply not being in front of her. Weird 2A hit. We still got those though. No tech. All techs belong to Techer Nation. Good EX guards though. Even with that heat, he's still on a life lead. Mob's gotta make something happen, and even with co-op damage, I don't think it'll be enough here. Especially if you're not picking up your hits. Yeah, it's over. Pretty good life lead again. Nice bit of max into ring. You can bunker that if they just go straight pressure off of it. But my bunker when you can just a barre just gets thrown back. Here he might have been like, okay, this might be that tick throat thing Sikoha does, of vacuum in with throw. But maybe it's just another command grab. That was just block not. Pressing fast enough after the plus frames of 4B. Kirimari with game 1. Going to CSS. Apparently didn't like that stage. Let's see if the change can better his chances. Empty land assist call. It worked. Not sure if I've ever seen that, and doesn't even get a knockdown for the plant, but okay, we just win the interaction after. I'm pretty sure that string into EX Plant can just be 623 seed on reaction. By C-Wark. Oh, bad lead. I feel like that's like the third vaguely neutral heat I've seen this tournament so far. And we just mash. That's what I like to see. Fuck you. Get more keen on intercepting. Lots of affinity for air buttons, though. Carry on match point. I know we dropped the pickup. Still, Bob kind of struggling to get any hits in so far. He's not to Hisui now. This one doesn't have the projectiles, which probably hurts a lot in this matchup. Got a hit though. The Nation attacks and doesn't get hard punished, just gets hit out of trying to mash after. Bonk. Just bunkering that to no avail. Tech Nation gets away with it again. Not even FFEUR Nation. Not even teching with a hard R. And we're still getting away with it.
Round 3 fight.
Block again. That was air throw whiff sound. I heard them. I've been trying to replicate the low air throw out of tech that Smo did, but opting for the safer option of just 5A against low air techs. Oh, we just get hit by the ring, but fuck it. Gets them greedy. He's got the worst food ever in play now. Worst food ever is gone. Counter hit, so probably wasn't confirmable. Ooh. Pushes out too much for guard break. Those EX cards might have actually helped a lot there. If those mattered, very good EX cards. Clock's starting to tick. Bob's in now. Will this lockdown just last long enough? Never mind, we'll just get opened up. 1-1. Can we please continue? Thank you.
Fight.
Mash out attack twice in a row to no avail. I'm sticking close enough to this guy. Why are you stand blocking? I noticed something about Cactus Oki, despite like everyone knowing that you have to hold it, just causes people to like either not block or preemptively block high or a bunch of other weird shit. I'm not certain, but I want to say you can do 2B, 6C off-air counter hits for better damage. I haven't interacted with much Wark nerdism in a while, though, so I might be wrong, but I want to say 2B charge 6C is your better pickup there. I do know you can then do like a bunch of six jump Cs into each other for more damage in air combo. Clock's ticking. Gary's gotta make something happen now. It's Jover. Heat. Heat! No! Okay, Zariat versus Smo now. That's a new one. I've not seen Richion in a bit. I don't think I've seen Zariot play this character. He's old though, so I'm just gonna assume he can play a bunch of the cast. We can start.
Round 1 fight.
Saw some whip to try and threaten mid-range, but was out of reach. Damage is looking pretty good. Nice dunk for the extra long round and just drops it and gives the opponent max and an opening for it. So that was not going to happen, or maybe it was a preemptive call out for landing far away. Just get hit. Is that meant to be 4-2-1 and came out as 2-4? That would be my guess. Nope. Low crush is nowhere near enough invul to deal with missile.
Round 2 fight.
Plus, not close enough to be gapless, and we got one of the best DPs in the game. So I'm not able to keep up much momentum. So just kind of wasting those frames on whack specials. This won't kill, but next hit will. Of course, you'd rather do this than actually make a good decision. You can throw him there and long. Oh, you got your clip.
Round 1 fight.
That was mildly amusing OTG ender. Just get hit. Plus. Charge 6B, not a move you see hit every day. Oh, this will actually allow for a bit of a momentum reverse with heat and all. Oh wait, no, we can counter Rob with IH. There we go. Grade 3 fundamentals. On match point, I'm aware that the names are on the wrong sides, but we're already in possibly the final round, so fuck it. Decent weight on the 2C. Tries resetting, but Smo is mashing backdash on hit. We just 5 on wake up. The deepest, longest taking 214B finds its mark. This doesn't kill, though. Are you gonna block on Wake Up? Nope. And we do the worst possible option out of Air Tech, ensuring Smo will not go for the really long combo that guarantees IH, but he won anyway, so who cares? Okay, now we got winners finals, Monger Inc. versus Delta and Gamer Lytuva. Whoever wins this, please win Grands as well. I'd really like to go to the store before I have to commentate. Not before. I'd really like to go to the store before, in place of having to commentate Smo doing and dropping try-hard routes for like 80 more games. Stream is up. Not stream is up. Prediction is up. Place your bets. Will Monger triumph once again? Or will the world prove to be too much for him at long last? We can start. Yeah, neutral gaming, that's the neutral gaming. Monger Inc. starting off strong. Just DP out. We do not want to hold the power of the Monger Corporation. We don't have any cross buttons to protect our backsides, and the Monger Corporation knows how to stab you in the back. This won't kill. So one more hit can. We just jump into chart 6B. Don't know what to do. We don't feel safe heating. Sides, we fuck up the TK dive kick, so no left right for us. No whip for you either. Fuck up the TK dive kick again. Almost good readiness for the air hit. Monger Inc. with a swift game 1. Not ready for the final hit to be an overhead. There's not really much of a mix-up there, though. There's a really long time between that move finishes and a 2A coming up. Overhead hits. Gamer Light Tuba looking a little fresher now.
Round 2. Fight.
Oops, we miss our plus frames. I think we still mash after that too. Ill advised. Ready for the airhead again, but not confirming. Or if that crouch was meant to be a DP. Hunger Inc. Fighting it out. Down to every last drop. Never mind. Blood for blood.
Round 1. Fight.
Over hits again. Poland to Poland overheads. Unblockable.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, Gamer Light Tuba on match point now. Decent hand here, DP. Nope, no 6B for you. Oh yeah, I'm allowed to press 6B in this house. Nope. You gotta be ready for the follow-up if it's the A version. 6C routing. Pretty sure there's space in the corner. It crosses up the DP and just uses it to obscure the throw. Confirm. It's only one chance at life. Blood for... not. Blood for blood. Brave for grave.
3. Fight.
Bit of a meter advantage for Gamer Light Tuba. As well as a decent life advantage now too. They're nearing max slowly, though Anger's gonna have to get out if he wants to reach his. And it's looking like he will if he doesn't drop this. Yep. Now we fuck up after the IH, but still only one more confirm. Okay, one more confirm from either will do it now. You could protect safely from that range. Gamer Light Tuba takes it. Monger 1 is down. Can Delta finish the job? game yet, cannot spectate. Can we make that no longer the case, please? Thank you. We can begin. And we're going to the F narrow. Does not want to deal with the reward gap and not having that much advantage actually against F Miyako, despite it being Miyako. Did these two play in a bracket? Didn't these two play in a Snelldom or something where Monger 1-2-1? I think I saw at least some form of Miyako narrow gaming. I think it was these two, but I don't remember. Because I'm not keeping that up that much. Nope. Overhead for you. That's not really much of a setup. Chasing pretty aggressively. It's not like I have any summoning space whatsoever. Protec. Trying to play footsies, trying to get in. It's so hard though. Oh no, you empty air dashed. That gives you landing recovery. Oh no, now's not the time to drop. It's looking over. It's over. Well, round one's over. First blood to Monger. Hank. Yeah, I can't do the shield 5k combos on this character either. Or specifically, I've never actually bothered trying to. I play an honest, fundamental, footsie-based F narrow. Yep, that's the answer. Technically, you can let shield recover and get a full button punish, but still knows to whiff 2A into shield, which is good. Just don't block. Managed by the Miyako throw threat. Blood for blood.
Round 3 fight.
That's not going to be corner carry. Pretty fake guard break, knows to double jump it. Manage that meter. Monger saying, I like this corner better. Wait, no, I don't. We're in. Can't escape. Neutral Gaming just needs one more round to fell Monger Incorporated. I'm also once again aware that the numbers. Wait, no, the names are. Wait, yeah, the names are wrong. I didn't put it out. Trying to open Delta up, but he's got the Abare Mystic Eyes. Also, will just respect a lot of summon-related stuff. He just does not want to risk that shit. We'll see there. That's not gonna work. challenge from that air shield right in front of you. That was meant to happen. Things are starting to kind of come apart in these last few seconds. But that's not a particularly great move. I'm not sure what that achieves that just the B version doesn't. Clock's starting to tick. Delta on match point. Ready to put Neutral Gaming into the grand finals. Oh, actually, I wonder if you tech forward there, can you still get a combo off that trade? That's awesome if so. I wonder. One more open up can take this. Monger does not want to block once again. But Neutral Gaming in Grand Finals. Now we've got Shiki Daisuke versus Grade 3 Fundamentals. They are in. Predictions up, get your coins out. We can start. I believe this is Starling first. Yep.
Round 1 fight.
Okay, let's see. Below. Fade out, don't go a little too long. This will kill, I think. Yep. Or we can drop. move isn't even good invul-wise. Please stop it. What kind of energy drink do you have? I've been kind of getting back into energy drinks myself now that I'm employed. So 368, okay. Is that a new flavor? I've never heard of Monster Rio. Not like Brazilian Monster. What's Monster Rio like? I've never tried that. Stop. Why does I have 163C, please? I know this is Europe, but some people can still meaty. Throw that. Throw that faster. Has Monster Mule made it to any parts of Europe yet? I remember liking Monster Mule a lot when I had it in the States. Like, that was one of the few ones that I actually drank because I liked the taste rather than because I needed something to wake me up. And for a while, wow, the energy drink situation in Austria just sucks fucking cock then. Ah yes, let's end on not a knockdown, so the H-Moon and Heat can regain their health.
Round 1 fight.
I've seen some weird interactions happen with PCL Air Shield Counter before, but I haven't seen that one before. That was kind of funny, kind of tragic. Is her Air Shield Counter less invul than others? I know some of them have that weird issue. Is hers one of them? Oh, that's invalid, unfortunate. Overhead right when you're about to die. Classic. Bit of health back. Might be all the health you need. Especially if the combo doesn't attack out of your combos. What's with all the usage of advancing supers when the opponent's in the air today that just get you killed? I've seen like 5 of those so far. You also don't have the ground protector. That just puts you at risk of getting killed by the opponent standing in place and pressing a button. You can air attack, and it will be safe. That's the mix. Timidly. Not too much of an Oki. Not too much of a mix on Oki though. Okay, one more mix. Up can take this. Guess we like the other corner more. And then check out. Okay. All you've achieved from doing this is wasting my time and giving your opponent more health. Good job. Why are we giving free hard knockdowns out of not needed bunker? You can just tech away and be perfectly safe. Ooh, we got the cool shield counter combo? Fuck yeah. That's life lead. Oh.
Round 3. Fight.
Another round lost to Smo, just actively choosing to throw away an advantage situation. We don't time our meaty though. And, oh no, was that an empty air dash? You don't want to do that. Empty air dash gives you extra lane recovery, as I said before. You pretty much always want to press a button if you're about to land after air dashing in this game, because then it defaults to the more minimal lane recovery that air dashing out of button gives.
Round 1.
But air dashing without pressing anything gives you extra lane recovery. It's time to throw again. Oh no, Smo's not mashing for once, and he's paying the price. Nice wait. Not ready for the non-counter air hit though. Why?
Round 2.
I guess it worked.
Fight.
The region's gonna let you, why not? Until it doesn't. Oh, no jump cancel, but we fucking bunkered instead of actually taking our turn back. That's straight up throw punishable, actually, if it's not jump cancelled. Is it really clip farming if most of the time people aren't even clipping it? Like, only 17 people are watching this time. And my reactions aren't feeling particularly exciting anymore. And neither are the chats for the most part. I would genuinely rather people didn't just throw away winning situations when I would legitimately like the term to not go on unnecessarily longer. So true, Mage. Modern Warfare. So true. Okay, now we've got Alan versus Blob. Can we get in, please? Not seeing the IP, hosting himself. So how has everyone else's days been? I slept for many hours last night because I came down with a horrible migraine. That just kind of like paralyzed me for 15 hours. And then I woke up, showered, and now I'm running tournaments instead of using my day off to do anything else. At this rate, including going to the supermarket. So much for those coupons. Oh, we're bouncing IPs back and forth even more. Awesome. We are in. We can start. The score for Directory Fundamentals, right? Yep. There's the lives. It's too fucking hot everywhere. I have to begin walking to work at 3:30 a.m. where it's pitch dark out, and I still am like fucking sweating for the entire journey. And I wear thin pants and a tank top on my way there. Obviously I have to change to my stupid fucking uniform after. Oh hey, reasons you don't just fucking nutslap 623C without confirming your opponents in the air. They can actually just kill you for it. No reason to make a mini-game out of 623C, just look at the screen when you use it. But it's too fucking hot, like, everywhere in Europe by this point. The worst part about heat at my job is... So I work in a supermarket, mostly the bakery of a supermarket. Sometimes I'm selling stuff at the front too, where people ask me the stupidest fucking questions ever. But largely back in the bakery, and so I'm already standing in front of an oven, the fucking blasting the heat of the sun for most of my job. And they also expect you to wear these fucking long-sleeve chef jackets the entire fucking time. So I'm like actually cooking for the entirety of my... How has 236C been hitting so often this bracket? Genuinely, how? It's not a good move. It has an EX flash telling you to mash or shield it. It's minus on block. It doesn't have much invul. It's not a good move. Especially not in the context it's been used in. Not everything that works in some vague situation suddenly makes it good. Sometimes the defending party is just playing badly. I'm sorry to say. The only thing that goes through my opponent's head when I see them use that move is usually why, and followed by what combo should I do. I haven't been seeing it. I know it has some niches against projectiles, but I've been seeing it just randomly hit in non-projectile situations a bunch so far. Like, the opponent will be doing nothing, and then just, like, let go of their stick or something in response to the Super Flash. But I see Miss Goody XR since an actual whip punish. My bad. Good job to whoever did that. Of course it's the aura. Seems like that's what this player base has been getting increasingly founded upon. Y'all got any good gameplay? We have hype moments and aura. I don't mean that as a Europe sucks thing. I've been noticing like a slight increase in these types of trends in other regions too, for what it's worth. Not singling you guys out for the most part. On this continent? What do you mean, on this continent? We barely have enough players to make one region out of the continent, let alone multiple. Honestly, if we had more players, it would be kind of cool to do, like, crew battles between the different sub-regions. Like, we could do, like, Poland versus UK, or France versus something, and so on and so forth. So who knows, maybe I can try putting more effort myself into building the community up again by running stuff that isn't on Sundays, because my job just isn't giving me Sundays off most of the time, and if it does, oh, good job, grade 3 fundamentals, you're getting your run back against Monger. And the times I do get Sunday off, I usually don't get Monday off still, which compromises my ability to run things later in the day, because I have the morning shift. Like today already, I'm giving up on so much as getting like 6 hours of sleep. Anyway, Monger versus the run back guys. It's time to awaken Mongers 3 and 4. Prediction is up. Get your coins out. Let's see, looking at the other regions. Austria's got me sometimes. Me formerly. Just pick a fucking stage. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna make it to the supermarket at this rate. It closes in an hour and 5 minutes, so effectively an hour considering the walk. We drop our combo. For a 4. Fake reversal not found. Intentionally fuck up our Oki so the bunker fails. We actually punched the fake bunker for once. Not fake, just failed. Not sure what a fake bunker would be. I'm trying to mash a gap that doesn't exist. Monger drawing first blood. Yeah, fun. This character is a bit of a dangerous bet. Mashing the whip down kick in front though. Bounce over a potential anti-air, but we waited out. 5B, yep. So having good awareness on that. Blood for blood. Overhead hitting. It's looking good for Snow so far. Game 1 to Smo. Trying to rise into an air tech once again. No avail. So I'm gonna peel this back. Why he never goes for the extended tryhard combos when he actually has health to regain. Is that Aura too? Hits. Response to shield there. Not that I'm mad right there, but I do like the not shielding instead landing into a button. Would have led to a fuller punish if Monger wasn't on low health already. Dead. Okay, first Monger down, Blob is up. We can start. Both players are the correct sides with their names, so I don't even have to pretend
ファイト
to care enough to acknowledge the names this time. Thank you. Get behind. They will push a combo, slightly sunk 2C punish. No anti-air 5A for you. That's not against Kohaku Jump C. That should start to anti-air as real anti-airs. Range awareness. If y'all had your meters swapped, I'd call that good meter management too. Maybe it's preemptive enough to be good, depending on what Monger pulls now. Who knows? That could have just been mashed. No reason to respect that there. Too tight for a throw. Overhead hits. One more hit can take this. We're waiting, we don't want to bust our nuts on Heat too soon. This will never come.
Round 1 ファイト
Okay, what's the mix? No backdash for you. Nice re-jump. Guard bar starting to look a little bad. Can we punish the tech? Well, the guard bar's looking better at least. Another scary tech, we don't punish though. No 5A anti-air for you. Oh no! It's gonna prove fatal. Let's see. Say one hit can still kill here. I was so worried that plant was gonna hit the dive kick after. Good timing awareness for Monger, more so than mine.
ファイト
Oh no, please don't fucking freeze. Jesus Christ. I know we're getting GG's already. Alright. If you insist. Monger 2 up against Blob, not Blob Smo now. Last time Monger 2 dropped a game against Blob, and this time it was a 2-0, so Smo might want to be a little careful against losers run Monger 2. start.
Round 1 fight.
Okay, we ballad into the try-hard route. Are we at least going to get this to an ender? Yes, and that could have been shielded into IH. From Monger. Nope, so I guess it turned out fine enough for Smo. Over it hits. Out of reach to confirm, though. Okay. Gap, 63C, I actually like as a solid way to return to neutral that can't really be contested a lot of the time. Like, that's a case of its use I'd like to see more, especially when the PCL player is on life lead, given that our neutral is quite good against most of the cast. Flare attack. Assume that was a crouch flare attack. Empty low gets blocked, and oh, I'm getting his turn back too. The hero stick 214C actually works, and the jump is too safe against PCL wake up timing. Oh no. Caught not air guarding, giving team point to grade 3 fundamentals. I updated things again. Round start. Nice triple shield, by the way. I like to see that shit. Nice stuff, etc. Tip counter hit. It's a whole ass combo. The overhead, that catches jump though. It's AUB. Smo on team point. I meant to say team point earlier, but now for real on team point. Charge isn't really that threatening anymore. We're on full health anyway. Don't dive kick into missile, don't do that. Plus, oh no, we get hit by the last bit of overhead. What I was trying to do there. Surprised we haven't seen more attempts to shield a lot of these projectiles. A lot of these cases, Smoke can't really do much to punish shielding them. Andrew not blocking in the air again. And Tex into the grave. That puts the grade 3 fundamentals in grand finals. I just farted. started once more. We've got the IP. Someone enter, please. Caster broke. Nice. Okay, are we in yet? Come on. If any North Americans are watching, I'm running an NA tournament as well today for some reason. That's in a little under 4 hours. Is that right? Yeah, a little under 4 hours. My store closes in, about 45 minutes. I think I'm at the point of giving up on making it there in time. I'm just gonna eat a shitty instant meal for dinner. The walk is like 5-ish minutes. The line is gonna be pretty fucking long too, though, is the other issue, because it's the only supermarket it's the only supermarket that's open on Sundays, and it's the only supermarket that's open past 8 p.m. Of course we're crashing. Fantastic. Yeah, it's 9:15 or 9:14. It's about to be 9:15. Okay, we're in again, allegedly. We can start. Let's begin. Counter hit. Gonna finish the combo. Nope. We're gonna give a free knockdown off of it anyway, though. No air throw or anything? Okay. And that somehow works too. Can we peel it back though? Nope. That's for 2-2B, early in pressure, which is minus, and well, maybe Delta like really thought Blob was locked into stand blocking 2-2A, while also not expecting him to be able to react to the extra startup of 2-2B and blocking that low. I don't know. I want to say EX planned Cactus off the throw isn't real. Can Miyako DP that? I want to say she can. Okay, what's the mix? This is a lot of block stun into insurance. Ah, fuck, I forgot to change the names again. My bad. What's their name again? Neutral Gaming? Yeah, Neutral Gaming. Good walk under. Dead. That's why I generally don't want to use elbow mid-screen, because you are just dead forever if it whiffs, and backdash is more promising of an option if they're not in the corner, though backdash does work against the corners too. Maybe I'll just try to cook a little more. Me. Bad tech. No. Lock the overhead. It's needle time. Blob on match point. That one's not close. Still respecting though. I haven't really been seeing much 2-2A in pressure from Delta. Maybe he doesn't want it to get stand blocked, but we haven't really seen any data on people's relation to the move at all so far, and it would give him some insurance against heats and stuff too. And Wake Up Bunker. I know it can beat Wake Up Bunker too after an elbow knockdown. Oh no, you're just out of heat range! Still alive due to the on-block there, we don't confirm, so maybe there's still a chance. This is pretty scary. The table will put the grade 3 fundamentals one game closer to resetting. Got Gamer, Lytuva, and Smo now. We can start. Did I say start yet? I think I did. Yes, I did. We can go. Like, what, do you want me to change the fucking names before we start? Fine. There, can we go now? Thank you. Where that? Nope. Is that a 2A afterward too? You also could have shielded that in response to the Super Flash. As I've said many, many times, reminder, if you press 2A and they do a Super Flash reversal, in the vast majority of cases, you can whiff cancel your 2A into either shield or a reversal of your own to beat out theirs. There's no reason to get hit by a Super Flash reversal when pressing a 2A in most cases. And I think Smo did a dubious tech. I'm not gonna hold that too much against him because I think it was against Shion Air Throw. I tech that shit all the time too, just to like play the guessing game. Didn't wanna risk timing immunity, I guess. But we're just winning the fall, fuck it. That's the gamer confidence, I guess. First starter. That's the mix. Double overhead. You don't have jump in speed 2B with. Seishion can jump 2C, I guess. You just gotta kind of dance around it if you're playing F and H, though. Plus... Oh, I'm surprised that burst worked, actually. That's what I said. I said C can do it with jump 2C, F and H have to dance around it. Smo takes game 1. That's the first rock shield in neutral I've seen all tournament. Try falling straight on 2B to no avail. Love to see it. Can we finish the combo? I don't think I've seen Smo properly complete that route a single time this whole tournament. Or just blocking in the air, so we're not ready for the hit though. Ready for this one, however, it would seem. Run reset point. If the next 2 games go just as fast, I can make it to the store. Hopefully. Never mind. Dead. That's a PCL start. Trying not to do anything until the missile's right in our face. I got some more. Our open up can take this. We just get hit, but we don't pick up the combo, no. Did I see a super flash there in the middle of that? I think I did. That was weird. I'm not stroking out, am I? I think there's like one frame of C-Xion super flash, not C-Xion, F-Xion super flash there. That is what happened, right? Anyway, bracket reset. Let's go. Was it? Okay. Let's keep going. Smo IP. You can do anything, but please do it fast. We are in once more. Let's go. Gamer Lytuva versus Smo once again. Why is this taking so long to sync? I don't have to swap the names, do I? I guess I do. We can start though.
Round 1 fight.
That wasn't a punish. Smo just didn't want to give up his turn after the 63A whiffed. I saw him get hit crouching. He was trying to press 2A or 2C or some shit. Pulling out walls of projectiles. Lytuva doesn't know what to do. Oh wait, we do know once we're in that range. 2 and 4A, which is pretty good in this matchup. His mid-range zoning tool harasser. Refuse to block, right back. That's the mix. Not ready to input shield counter. That would have beaten the jump A follow-up after. Gotta be ready to do things after you shield. Shield with nothing after leaves you in counter hit state. Just deep dash, R3C, fuck it. They're sleeping at the wheel. Make him crash. Air jump 2 and 4B actually working. It's been years since I've seen that work. Especially in a situation like that. Okay, and that specifically not in a part of your own offense situation. I think that's the first time I've seen it ever work. Grade 3 fundamentals, taking the first game. Low shield after throw whiff, very funny, but not this time. It's missling, fading back with jump C would have been perfectly fine though. No block, gamer takes a round. Okay, no side wants to do anything. Fine. Oh shit, we're breaking 5k. What starter was this again? Are we gonna finish the combo for once too? The drinks power smo up? Doesn't really give a particularly good Oki situation compared to what you usually get, but fuck it, the opponent's falling buttoning in the corner out of it, so who's to say if it was suboptimal or not? Just wake of 2C, fuck it. Guy's missiling. I don't know if that was meant to be a 2B, but got misinputted. Out of range. If that was a closer rock, that would have worked. If the rock is that far away, actually you can like get out from there. Some characters can dash under it even. Are you not able to meaty off of jump 2-3-2-1-4 C-ender? Kind of unfortunate if so. And Smo's addiction to pressing buttons. Losing him a game. Saturn's doing something weird against the 63A with many such cases. 2A. The shielded there. That's death. So match point once more.
Round 2. Fight.
Again. Fortunate. 5BB making a rare use appearance. No meaty once again. No air throw for you. Dead. Breaker Grave.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, nice landing snipe. That's kind of cool. So some adjustments. In-game relay 2 of it, but will it be enough? Got max. Re-IH back. Please? No? Okay, could have IH gun. But maybe we can make something happen with that bit of help. No, we cannot. Okay, we got Blob and Delta. I will in fact not make it. It's a shitty instant food kind of night. As usual, we gotta swap the fucking names. We can start.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, we're in. See that big Miyako damage. Seeing some good EX cards again. Gap 2 and 4C. Oh no, confirm, fuck it.
2 fight.
Grab that sigh of relief right out of him. Just mash at a neutral check, fuck it. They're not pressing off of it, why not? And I'm pretty sure you can 6-2-3C that with Miyako. Pretty quick game 1 to Delta, wow. Seems to have meditated a bit since pre-reset Grands. Got that down to minus. So he seems to be doing a bit more work than the Koha. EX, yep. Keep that shit safe. Plus even, you gotta confirm though! This is a masher game. Small touch not gonna do shit for you. Okay, one reasonable combo from either. 2-2-C. It's a no, however. No finishing the combo though.
Round 2 fight.
Not for me. I think Flop has ever used Zooey Arc Drive. That might prove useful. Ender in space, unfortunate. Oh no, finish your combo! That would have been it! Assuming no burst. Oh god, spaghetti all over the fucking place. Maybe I should make pasta. Pasta sounds good.
Round 1 fight.
Oh god, we were mashing something out of tech. That backdash, I can only assume it's not intentional. Blob on match point once again. Tournament point, even.
2 fight.
Get staggered by the slightly let me cancel. Okay, Delta's got a hit though. No. Elbow. Okay. If you really want to play more neutral against these characters, sure. Overhead hits. Yeah, might as well spend by this point in time. Fuck it. Off of me just wants to maintain a bit more advantage if the clock goes low. Anything too right for the airhead, actually. The immediate jump cancel doesn't matter, though. Blob takes it. Sealing it for the Great Three Fundamentals. Fuck, was I supposed to say anything else? Not really. I guess I can shill Evo France again. Any Europeans want to pull up to Evo France, where I'm running a side tournament of undisclosed officiality? Link is in the Twitch chat. I do have to update the bracket. I forgot, did... Grade 3 Fundamentals versus Shiki Daisuke, was that 2-0 or 2-1? I don't remember. Did the Allen Starling team take a game off of Blobber Smo or not? Oh, it was 2-0? Alright. Okay. Updating scores, and I think that is it for tonight. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. I know yours was 2-1. Thank you, absolutely fucking nobody, for commentating with me. I don't think there's anyone I can raid at the moment. There's someone named Akiatono streaming at the moment. That is like a dozen Discord calls, half of which are streaming Melty. That sounds great. Y'all send y'all over there. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for playing. I'll probably put more effort into the commentary and stuff next time. Hopefully. Probably more energetic next time. Yeah, and we'll see you all next time on Fuckfest Z-ness.